What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. How's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing? It's going to be a nice, productive stream this evening. We've got a solid hour to get our work in. We've got 30 minutes to talk about Rufus. We got 30 minutes to talk about the event, and then we're gonna have a fantastic weekend. Then we're gonna have a fantastic weekend. Here we go. Open original. Got some, got about 50 of you rolling through. Christian, how's it going? Joseph Maxted says, yay, Rufus. Ray Johnson says, good day, Charlie. How are you today? I'm doing well, Ray. How about yourself? Juan Sebastian, how's it going? T-Matt, howdy. D. Warman, Todd Tyler, Jeremy Meredith. Good to see everybody today. We got a Rufus update. Robert Blanchard asks, question regarding transfers. If you can transfer, will VIP go with you? As far as I know, it will. McCat, good morning to you too. Susie says good evening. Good evening to you, Susie. Topaz, good evening. So we got a little bit of vindication today. I'm going to gloat a little bit. Just a little bit, I'm going to gloat. Something that I really don't like about politics and religion and just like life as a whole is the media. And the media's race to get the information out there first. Because if you're first, you're best, right? If you're first, then you're right? And from day one, actually not day one, like, last week, whatever it was, I was saying that there is no Yasmin. I was saying there's no Yasmin this month, but a lot of people, this rumor just caught fire and took off. Thank you, Mr. Fungry. Thank you, Astria. Thank you, others. People making calendars with Yasmin plugged in there. It just took off. I'm glad I didn't run with that rumor. I'm really glad. And next month I might run with the rumor, and I might get caught up in it. Oh, Patrick, we're not talking serious. If I can sue the media, I would. Time is money. Indeed. So Rufus is not code for Yasmin, Anthony. Rufus is being updated on the mobile version of the game, iOS and Android, not web and not Facebook. Now that doesn't mean that the update won't happen on Facebook and web, but take for example the Heidi update a couple of weeks ago. The Heidi update happened on mobile, but we did not get it on Facebook. And I would expect this to be similar. Title on the... Did I put the title July? I'll have to change that after the fact. Thanks, Jim. Rufus is 100% Guy Fieri. 100%. John Knox, how's it going? DC Williams, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. Assassin asks, what about the faceless skin? I was willing to bet money that weekend that was... Let me just pull up the calendar. Whoops. VK. I was willing to bet money that the weekend... There's a fly in my office. That the weekend that we didn't have the information for, right here, And see this calendar, right? Yasmin is on this calendar, but it's not there. I was willing to bet this was Solar Skins, but I guess not. I guess not. Guess not. Robert, how's it going? We might have undead skins in the future. What's up, Misha? I just want your calculator. John, I can't use the calculator. It's a Windows program, and I run a Mac. I want it also, but I don't got it. This is the event that's going to run concurrent with the Rufus event. It's called the Sun Sale. It's not an event. It's bundles you can purchase. Right? There's going to be an event. Get this out of the way here. There's going to be an event over here on the left, just like Emerald Waterfalls or, East and West here or whatever. But these are the only two. These are the only two tasks on that event, is to make purchases and to log in. And the purchases... Let's see if he's updated this yet. He has not. The purchases are... Well, there's a Summoning Sphere sale. He hasn't published the bundles yet. He hasn't shared the bundles yet. Mark Eastman, thank you for the kind words. Do you play Hero Wars well? I'd say I do okay. What's up, Alexander? No, they have trademarked the sun. They have trademarked the sun. Can't reuse the sun. Cannot. Funny stuff. So Rufus update. What we have with Rufus, we don't know specifically yet. We don't know specifically yet what is happening, but the modifiers are changing. Like, all of the skills are the same. We can figure this out actually. Let's go in and let's go to the actual Hero Wars calculator and figure this out. Let's see. Pull up Guy Fieri here. Go ahead and get him to level 120. This will give us a nice rough estimate of what's changing. So orange +4. Let's go ahead and make him absolute star. Max out his glyphs at 40 because they max out at 40 on mobile. Equip all. Max out the skills at 10 lower. Since we're dealing with mobile. Max out Gift of the Elements. Let's get the artifacts maxed out. Max out the skins. All right. So now Thomas Rankins Jr. I don't think this rework is going to be enough. Okay. So we have Rakashi's Barrier. Rufus covers the team with a shield that absorbs all magical damage. Currently, it blocks 289,000 damage. It looks like it's going to cover another 50,000. No. Yeah. It's going to block. So Rakashi's Barrier is going to block another 50,000 damage. Kind of cool there. Rakashi's Mockery strikes the enemy with the greatest magic power, dealing damage over time. does 35, almost 36,000 damage for 4 seconds. $36,000 damage for 4 seconds versus 53,000 for 4 seconds. 36 to 53. That's 17,000 more damage. That's a good, I mean, that's a good chunk of damage. It's not a lot, but it's nothing. Then we have Devourer of Magic. Part of the damage absorbed by the barrier is converted into health. So currently it's 60%. After the update, it's going to be 84%. Wow. That's a lot. He's going to be a timeout king? Yeah. So the calculator that I'm using is this one right here. Thanks, Peter. Yeah. Yeah, I can't change it. Actually, I think I can. August 6th. Save. Okay. Can we edit this from here? I don't know that I can. No. Here we go. Edit post. Let's see if we can just change the title real quick. Wow, it really does not want to do this. You know what? We're just going to live with it. We're just going to live with it. All right. So, and then finally, then we have a 60% jumped up to an 84% health increase. That's pretty fantastic. That's pretty fantastic. And then finally, we have Rakashi's Oath. Rufus can now only be killed with physical damage if the last attack against the hero dealt magic damage or pure damage. Magic damage or pure damage. They resurrect with a portion of health restored. Health recovered is 348. Now it's going to be 422,000. 422,000. The cooldown on skill 2 went down for 3 seconds as well. Yes, I did notice that. So the cooldown on Rakashi's Mockery, the green ability, is 12 seconds, whereas currently it is... I believe it's 15 seconds. Why are we... Let's see. We are showing complete skill info. I don't know what's going on there. What would Guy Fieri do? Let's call him up. Let's call him up. So what does this actually mean? Is Rufus going to become more used? Is he going to become less used? He blocks an extra 50,000 magic damage to your team. Is that enough? Was that enough? I lost internet. Asa Rosengarn, I lost internet right at the very end. I apologize. Complete accident. I lost power right there at the very end. Or I lost internet. Which is peculiar. I usually don't lose internet, but for whatever reason I did. Todd Tyler says they should have changed his barrier to reflect damage like the Earth Totem. I think that would have been a fantastic change. Lim, thank you so much for stopping by the live stream. Enjoy the time with your family. It is the most important thing. Unless you hate your family. If Rufus can finally be useful on offense against the Twins, this could be huge. Yeah, I'm fairly excited about it. I know that the Twins are a menace on mobile. I know that they're a lot stronger on mobile than they are on Facebook. Or it seems like there are less counters for them on mobile than there are on Facebook. Rufus, David says Rufus will still be countered by Morgan. Absolutely she will be. Or he will be. But that's okay. That just means you can't use Rufus on defense. That's all that means. That's all that means. I wouldn't recommend leveling up Rufus as anybody's tank anyway. I mean, maybe like Team 2, maybe Team 3, you might want to consider leveling him up, but not as your main tank. I like Rufus now for messing mage teams. Buffing him up will be great, particularly as mine is Ultimate Star. I'm pretty good. I can't wait to play with him. I can't wait to test him out. I hope the changes, as per usual, I hope the changes come to Facebook so that we can do some max testing. But we'll know. We'll know for sure. Charlie, is there an event for Facebook? Yes. Yes, there is an event for Facebook. The event for Facebook is... it's a Skinstone event on Facebook. Am I in frame? I am. So we have login, we have VIP level, we have spend emeralds, we have spend energy, and get soul stones, open chests in Outland, and then complete total tasks. Sedlum says, I've seen a few people use Rufus as a sub on Kira Crit against ODH successfully. I've heard this as well, Sedlum. I think Rufus is going to be a key substitute hero for Kira teams. When does the hero inspired by Charlie appear? I mean, they've already got Galahad in there, and Galahad's pretty smooth with the ladies. Although, if I say ever again that I associate with Galahad, I want you all to unsubscribe from my channel. Because I just can't believe I said that. Sir Mafu, welcome to the live stream. Yeah. So if I ever, I'll be very Gala mad, but it'll be what it is. Devs need to do a pet soulstone event unless you get lucky. They do not. They need to do more. I think that they hate the pets. I think that they added the adventure system to Facebook, and I think now they're causing so much chaos. These pets, I think they're causing so much chaos that that the developers hate them. Oh, there actually was. You guys need to make sure you log in. You collect the Galahad puzzle thing for the free portal charges. Don't forget to do that. Craig, I appreciate you saying so. Just start. Peter, I started about 25 minutes ago. About 25 minutes ago. Gala Charlie. Yeah, I can definitely see the devs being very frustrated with the pets for sure. I think that there are some things that they've rushed out in the last 6 months that they're not very proud of. Now, this is just me saying so. I've not heard anything from any community managers. I've not heard, I've not gotten any company memos or anything like that. Nothing like that. But it just feels like they're not really offering continual support for some of the mechanics. I'm not sure why I'm using this team. Oh my god, John Knox, you're not kidding. There's a guy in my guild on my main account who I still intentionally screw up his adventure at least once a week because of how often he would screw up mine. Yeah, rushed out for sure, D. Warman. Famous, that double hero event was way off season. That should have been Facebook's Halloween event. That should have been Facebook's Halloween event. Hey, is Warwick on right now? Is Warwick Dark Edge handy? I want to give him a shout out real quick. Benjamin, I don't have. They haven't given me the gifts for August yet, so I can't give any. I don't have any gifts to give away. I'm sorry. I was hoping to have them by now. I actually reached out to Bob earlier this week, but I don't have them yet. I don't have them yet. Question: how did I get involved for the first time in Hero Wars, and why did I like it? Much like most of you, I was constantly being served Facebook ads with little puzzles, and I was looking for something to do to kill time. I was an electrical manufacturer rep. I would go to all these trade shows, and I would man a booth. And try to sell technology to electrical distributors and like electrical suppliers. And I was sitting at these booths for like 8 hours a day, and I was getting paid to do it. Like, I'm not complaining. It was a good job. And I was looking for like something to do on my phone. I was looking to, I was in long car rides, and I was looking for a new game to play on my phone, and I kept getting served this puzzle ad, and I was like, I want to play these puzzle games. But then like I started playing, and I really started getting into the strategy behind it. And my first team, like most people, was Astaroth, Galahad, Ginger, Thea, and I think Jorgen. Because I read on a Reddit post that Jorgen was the best hero in the game, and I was like, I gotta get Jorgen. He's in the Outland shop. But I didn't know why. Azen, I'm sorry, Aza. Is it Asia? The icon above the A is kind of throwing me off. I'm gonna live stream for about another 40 minutes. First team ever. Yeah. Island Experiment. Is that Island Experiment? Is that one of Nexter's other games? I got into it. I remember getting to the arena. I remember getting to the arena and like losing to a team that was considerably less power than me. And I didn't know why. I wanted to figure out why. Did you make some mistakes in your main account as you started playing on Facebook? Oh yeah. Yeah. One of my biggest videos of all of my videos is the video where I talk about skipping daily XP. And I was a victim of that. I was definitely a victim of that. I think it was like team level 60 something, and my heroes were like in the 50s. It was so bad. Okay, so it's like Osa. That's a beautiful name. It's a beautiful name. I'll be on for about another 35 minutes. I don't like to stream too long on Thursdays because it's evening, nighttime for me, and whoops, oh no, I had a death. And about 9:30, whenever I get off, one of my heroes died. Very sad. Who died? Celeste died? Wow, I can't believe Celeste died. It's about time to put the kids to bed. My first team was Astaroth, Aurora, Elmer, Astrid, Lucas, and Thea. I remember getting a hero box. One of those, here's 50 heroes or 50 soul stones on Facebook. And I bought Dorian. I was like, Dorian's the best healer. Look at him. He's so cool. He's a vampire and he's so interesting. And I wanted to build an Elmir Dorian team. But I couldn't figure out how to get their soul stones. So I saw a couple people asking about Rufus. Rufus is getting an update to the mobile version of the game in about 15 days, about 2 weeks. Yep, Rufus Rework on mobile. There's a good amount of health and damage blockage. How would I rank Elmer, Kira, and Ching Mao? I wouldn't. I don't think I would rank them. They're two different roles. I think Kira is the better damage dealer by herself, but Mini Dragbike, a guy on my Discord, makes a really strong argument for Ching Mao, and Elmir I feel is more of a damage support than a damage dealer. If you're looking for a tank killer or a single target damage dealer, then Ching Mao is your girl. If you want massive area of effect damage, that is damage that hits the entire enemy team, then you want Kira. And Elmir is kind of a support role. He back up tanks a little bit if your main tank is a little weaker. Single target damage also, but less single target damage than Ching Mao. Arcana says, not sure how I feel about a Rufus rework where they just buff the amount of magic damage he can block. All we're going to see is crit teams with Rufus tanking. True. Arcana, what was your first team? What was your first team ever? My first team that I stuck with and invested in was Aurora, Galahad, Ching Mao, Arachne, and Ju. Oh, I used Arachne a lot too. I did use Arachne a lot. I did use Arachne a ton. I can't remember who I used. Maybe it was like Astaroth, Galahad, Arachne, Ginger, Thea. That sounds right. That actually sounds right. Galahad, Fremont, the Wonder Moose, Larry, Curly, and Mo. Astaroth, Galahad, Arachne, Ginger, Thea. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's like the default noob team, D. Warman. Destin, you had a comment earlier. You got a feeling they are running two different hero balance systems for Facebook and mobile. I believe they are. I believe that they are. New event on Facebook goes live in 2 minutes. Warwick, there you are. Welcome to the live stream. So Warwick gave me a fantastic idea, guys. And we're going to start this tomorrow. Very excited about this. On Wednesdays, on yesterday's live stream, we talked about a free-to-play series, and we kind of talked about the pros and cons of doing a free-to-play series. But he sent me a message afterward, and he was like, "Hey, why don't you start a free-to-play account on web, so that you know I can avoid the VIP, the free, the VIP sharing across Facebook accounts. I can start a web account, which I don't have a web account. Like I don't have a web account, and I can make it 100% free to play focused. Now, obviously, it'll be I'll talk about Facebook and mobile stuff on there. But starting tomorrow, we're going to start a new video series. It's actually not a new video series. We're going to go back to an old video series. Free to play Friday. Free to play Friday. The whole point of the video is discussing how to get ahead by being free to play. That's the whole goal. Thank you, Work, for the great idea. Children of Prophecy, is that the Facebook event? It goes live. It's live right now. Refresh your browser. Let's go. Aaron Sanchez, the Valkyrie's favor does, but I don't think anything else does. Guardians of Outland. Speaking of Rufus. Okay. Open chest and outland. What's my opponent charges? Ranking reward. Nice. Let's open these chests and outland real quick. Galahad, Aurora, Arachne, Astaroth, and Thea. I feel like, you know, Oza, I feel like I did use Aurora a little bit. A little bit. Galahad, Kira, Qingmao, Morgan, Martha. How's that sound? That could work. That could definitely work. Ayush Gupta, are you on? If you're on mobile, that's definitely going to be a good team. But on Facebook, not sure. How long did it take you to promote your heroes to red rank? I only have one hero that's anywhere near it, and that's my Kark, and he's only orange +3. I don't have a single red hero. Peter Gutana, Kark will get a new skin eventually. He will. He has to. Any substitute to Helios? To counter Yasmin, not really. Nobody does it as effective as he does. Unfortunately. Come on, Akato. Nobody does it like Helios does. That's good enough. That's good enough. Okay, let's switch back over to the main account. Judge was clutch for me on level 3 of campaign. I play twins on Facebook and doing great. Now I want to slowly replace Astaroth with Luther. Question, is Luther a resource-heavy hero? Marcus, all tanks really require a ton of resources. But Luther kind of puts himself out there. Luther jumps across to the other side, and he's all by himself. He gets focused on probably a little bit more. He needs protection. But that's going to be the case with any tank. That's going to be the case with really any tank. Heidi was the first hero I maxed. Judge was the second. I ignored other heroes except for Aurora. There were no instruction manuals back then. Well, we should write some. Magic attack for Jorgen first. Charlie, have you played around with Cleaver, Peppy, Kark, Faceless, Nebula? Still do? How's it working for you? You know, I like it a lot, but it doesn't compete with Aurora right now on Facebook. I like that team a lot. I'm a big fan of that version of Kark. I like I actually like using Martha instead of Faceless, or Kai instead of Nebula there, but Aurora just outshines it. Just outshines Cleaver on Facebook. That's funny. Can Cleaver be a good tank for the Bob team? Yes. Yes. Cleaver can be a good tank for Kark. It makes the team a little differently. Arcana, I think you were. I think you were. I think most people level all heroes they can. They just kind of go crazy with it. They just kind of go crazy with it. Okay. And that's that. Let's hang out for about 20 more minutes and we got to go. Artemis is great in the right team, Casto. Do I suggest to spend emeralds? I think this is one of the few emeralds that is worth spending emeralds on. I'm sorry, Gerardo, I think this is one of the few events that it's worth spending emeralds on. Skin stones are... You need a lot of them. You need a lot of them. Would stacking Elmir and Chigmao with Aurora make for a fun dodge team? It would. It would. It would. You know, in practice on Facebook, I couldn't get that particular variant to work as well as I like it to, but that was with max testing. So, you know, your mileage may vary. Your mileage may definitely vary. Let's see. Work on this Daredevil a little bit. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, Violet +3. All right. Can't do that yet. Okay. It's good there. Have I done everything else? I haven't. Martha Alicia Martinez Garcia, welcome to the live stream. Do I think that there will be a 55% artifact sale before Black Friday? Before Black Friday? Like in 2 months? Probably. Every time I watch everything I see is going so fast. John, I apologize. I'm in such a groove whenever I play the game now that I just click. I apologize. D. Warman says, I have a quick question. If I had a suggestion for the Hero Wars Facebook dev team regarding Guild Wars, having a setup time like in most games before the Guild War begins, how would I submit that? That's a great question. Have you checked in the Get Help tab? Check in the Get Help tab and see if there's a place there to submit feedback. Zeus says, what is the Kark team you talked about earlier with Aurora? That's, the Kark team with Aurora is as follows. It's Kark, Aurora. This is the team. Aurora, Kark, Celeste, Kai, Sebastian. You want to buy skin chests with outland coins. Skin chests. If you're on mobile, buy skin certificates. What's up, Pipe425? Any Titan event coming up soon? There's a Titan event on mobile next week. But on Facebook, I don't know. I don't know when the next Titan event is going to be on Facebook. Yeah, D. Warman, that's where I would check. If not there, I don't know where it would be. You could try messaging them directly. Right now, I run Astaroth, Ching, Kira, Dorian, Martha. Would Ishmael be a solid replacement for Ching? I think I would replace Dorian or Martha before I would replace Ching Mao. You don't need two heroes cancer train. I'm sorry, two healers. But no, I like Ching Mao better than Ishmael on that team. I like it better than my usual Kark team. On Facebook, I do, Zeus. I do. What's the matter, Famous? Any good Luther teams for mobile? Carlos, one of the best Luther teams that I've ever seen is Luther and Vari Satori. Celeste Martha. You can use them with just about any team, though. Whoops. Charlie, I will make a new fleet of pay account as well. What server will you be on? We can see how we go at the same time, then make a guild together. Oof, Jeremy, I'm not making another guild. I am not doing it. I do not enjoy running the guilds that I'm running right now. Have you heard anything about being able to be an absolute pet by John Parks? That is a myth. That is a rumor, and it is 100% false. Yeah, in fact, Carlos, that's the team that I used for a very long time. And I should mention that that's a team that Tim Davis from one of the Facebook groups, it was a team of his design. Yeah. No Jet. Astaroth is on team 1. What's a good Kira team? You could do Galahad. You could do Galahad, Ching Mao, Kira, Celeste Martha. That'd be okay. Luther Twins and Luther Jew are great. Yes. Yes. How many? Famous asks, how many spheres do you need to have to open to get a Super Titan? I don't know of any specific number on that. I don't think that you should look at it that way. There's a percentage chance to get it, and it's just you just got to be lucky. Well, even without a guild, maybe a few of us can create a free-to-pay accounts on the same server and see how we all go. Give you some extra day. Yeah, I'll post my video tomorrow talking about the free-to-play experiment on web, what server I'm on, all that stuff. But I'm really not interested in running a guild. I'll join a guild because that's all part of. I mean, that's all part of the whole free-to-play. That's part of the game. But I'm not gonna. Wait, did I not open? Oh, okay. Not gonna run my own. I saw on your Discord some new event for that gap time you saying about Suncell. Yeah, there are some bundles. B-Doran, there's gonna be some bundles that are gonna be for sale, but we don't know what the bundles are yet. What is Charlie's drink? Currently I'm drinking a A&W root beer. Clem's got a free-to-play guild on server 19 on web and Facebook. Yeah, Arcana, it's not going to be, we're not going to be playing day in and day out on it though. That's specifically why I won't be running a guild, because I'm not going to be logging into it every day. I'm not going to be. Carlos, is that a web guild? Finkelzo, the Rufus event is happening while that sale is active. So it's a Rufus promotion event. Like one of the ones where it's like, you know, get Rufus to orange promotion. David Camp, I haven't got him yet. In fact, I've been left on unread from all the community managers since last weekend. Haven't heard anything from anybody. Log in once a week on your free-to-play Friday. Today, on Free-to-Play Friday, episode 3, I reached level 7. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to sit down tonight after I get off my live stream here in about 10 minutes. I'm probably going to sit down and get a nice glass of brown liquid and write down, you know, 5 or 8 topics to discuss that are like specifically free to play. Carlos, yeah, we're already pretty set on mobile. I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. Definitely need more portals. That reminds me, I need to go check my adventure. Nice. Go ahead and summon Ching Mao. Let's see. We need to spin some XP potions. Astrid Lucas. Daredevil. Oof. Okay, so we did that. We got to spend some skill points. We need to level up a skin. And go ahead and level up a glyph. Yeah, I don't really care. Gift of the Elements, I don't care. Okay. Yeah, D. Warman, I will absolutely not make the video that. I'm not going to sit there and make you guys watch me, you know, do manual battles. You should talk about where to spin gems, how to save gems for the quests that give you more gems back. Fantastic idea. Fantastic idea. Yeah, Warwick, you're absolutely the inspiration for this. I'd love to have your input. I would love to have your input. The key is to click auto and have something else going on in the background. Best to spin gems for free play, starting heroes, and when to change them out. Not a bad idea. What do you think about a Titan arena in the game? I think we kind of have that, but it would be... It'd be an interesting addition. In Drakshi, it's because the bosses are such low level because I don't fight them that often. I only fight them, you know, once a day to keep them low level, so that I have more opportunity to get more chest openings during events. Yeah, we're not doing manual. Not happening. Not happening. How to succeed in the tower? Okay. Which skin is best for Astaroth? I believe the best skin for Astaroth is the Barbarian skin, the armor skin. Gutum. When you change them, is going to be random. The daily chest rewards cannot be tracked on when you will get the twins or Celeste or anyone really. Yeah. Yeah. See you, Marcus. Thanks for the live stream. Any updates to Arachne? Interesting hero to give him more healing power. Arachne got an update like last fall, I think. No copyright-free musics. You should absolutely level up Eden. Eden is one of the best Titans. One of the best. Carl Shane Antonio Ramos, YouTube. Welcome to the live stream. Are there any marksmen that sit behind Dorian? I don't think so. I don't think so. The only one that might be Darkstar. John, see you around. Appreciate you coming by. Who's the most strongest Titan? I think Hyperion is the strongest. Hi Charlie, I have a 30k 4-star Astaroth in my Satori team. I'm thinking of building Aurora for this team instead and possibly freeing my... I think that you keep Astaroth. I think you keep Astaroth in there because Satori needs to be protected. And Satori is one of the weakest. He's one of the weakest damage dealers, and he's way close to the front. So, in my opinion, you know, unless you're using another hero between the tank and Satori, like Anvari or Elmir, I think you use Astaroth. If you just got an Earth Totem, then yeah, you need to build your 4 Earth Titans with Hyperion. What does it take to become good at the game? Well, Casto, just like anything else, spending time, learning the game mechanics. The way I learned was just being a part of chat rooms, Reddit, Discord, different Facebook groups, different Facebook chat rooms. Watch a lot of YouTube videos. I watched a ton of Max on YouTube. Is Galahad a strong tank? He's a strong hero, but he's not a strong tank. Are the added undead tags for multiple heroes on mobile making a big difference? I think they are, Famous. I think they are. I think the handful of heroes that are undead are going to see a huge jump in usage. Specifically Phobos, because you never see Phobos. On your web account, you don't use tanks. What team do you use? Are you using Elmir? Are you using Anvari? Corvus is an okay tank. Best Marcus team. Arcana, what was that Marcus team that you came up with? It was like Luther, Marcus, Jew, and somebody else. Yeah, I think I might. I mean, Anvari is a poor tank for a free-to-play account. Because I don't have access to him. Luther, Marcus, Jew, Sebastian, Nebula. There you go. That's a really strong Marcus team. Would you buy the champion skin for the Titan tank or level up default skin first? Ferris, I would level up the default skin first for everybody. With the exception of the tanks. I think the tanks get armor. Are the tank skins elemental armor? I think those are the most important. If they get elemental armor, you want to level those up. Best Titan team. Gerardo, if you're on Facebook, then yeah, 4 of the same type plus I like Hyperion. I like Araji on offense and Hyperion on defense. If you're 4 Earth, if you're 4 Water, then I would use 4 Water and Araji. If you're 4 Fire, then I would use 4 Fire and Hyperion, I think. The new free-to-play account will be on server 60 called, believe it or not, Mists of Controversy. Is that the newest server, Jeremy? Okay, see Martini High, let me explain what I mean by that. Anvari is not weak for a free-to-play player. He's difficult to get for a free-to-play player. And I can't do videos in a free-to-play account about a difficult to get hero, because the point of a free-to-play informational video is to talk about heroes that are easy to use and easy to get. DC Williams, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time. I appreciate you. Anvari is a great tank in the right teams. In the right teams. No. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, 4 Water and Eden is also pretty strong. Definitely pretty strong. My tank dead. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, right. Warwick, you can. Ooh, that'll be... Ooh. Buck Miller, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, number 7. That probably is a... You know, I've actually done a video about that. I've already done a video about that, about what to spend your monthly chest on. It might be worth doing another video on. Okay, we'll do the rest of this in a little bit. We're going to close this out for now. Make sure I haven't missed anything. I think I have an open adventure. Famous with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much for contributing to the channel. Thanks for the awesome videos in Discord. Famous, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Zeus, Astaroth, Kai, Jorgen, Sebastian Jet, Galahad, Rufus, Celeste, ODH. I mean, that's not a bad third team. You can use Aurora, you can use Chaba, you can get away with Rufus too. Ken, yes. Yeah, once you get a strong enough team of 5, you can easily finish man, he still hasn't. You can easily finish the tower. Jeremy, it's just donating to the channel. You don't need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about that at all. What is your favorite event on Facebook? My favorite is Child of Prophecies. I think the Christmas event is the best event. Or the anniversary event. One of those two. Prairie Matal, thank you so much for joining, but we're about to sign off for the night. How many levels are there to the tower? There are 50 levels to the tower. 2021 Evan, welcome to the live stream. If you start playing on the 15th of a month, you will not get the chest that comes out on the 29th of the month. As it goes in order, you'll hit day 15 or 16 where it's... Oh, that's another good point. Maybe I should wait to start my free-to-play account and sell the first. David Tran, I think they skipped it this year. I honestly think they skipped the anniversary event this year. Susie, thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you around soon. So I'm gonna sign off here in just a few minutes, guys. But just a quick reminder, every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday we're gonna continue to live stream. We're gonna do some bonus live streams next week because I've got some free time. I am gonna spend some time this weekend, I believe, remodeling my studio a little bit. Finally, getting rid of this peach wall paint or peach paint for my walls. Probably gonna do like a grayish blue. I'm gonna get some some LEDs in here. I'm gonna get some better lighting in here. We got to spend some time sprucing up the live stream a little bit. But my wall has character. It does. It does. A dead chipmunk, you get just more gold, more items. That's it. That's it. We need to spruce up the live stream a little bit more. Get some more alerts popping so that it's a little bit more interactive for you guys. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me this evening. If you want to chat, I'll be on Discord off and on for the rest of the evening. I'm going to be brainstorming some free-to-play ideas. King Mao, Ginger Fox, Kira, and Thea. You'll need a tank for that team. Yeah, Jeremy, I think I'm going to do one of those those cliche hipster industrial pipe shelves, and I want to get like a really cool Superman poster. Arcana, Dana's over in the UK. I would love to have her come over here and put a nice mural behind me, but she is that's a plane ticket that I don't think I can afford right now. Blacklight and Elvis on felt. Ooh, my mom loves Elvis. My mom loves Elvis. Yeah, Batman's pretty awesome, but I prefer Superman. All right, guys. Let's everybody have a good evening. Man, I'm really washed out with this. This overhead light that I've got is I gotta do something with it. Oh, and you can see my silver hair pretty badly too. Okay, well, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Good luck in Dominion.